I gotta live till the mic turns off, but now I'm here, I cannot go soft. I found myself when the rest got lost. I'll be the last one that they write off.
Hey everybody, Coach Scott, and today I want to talk to you about monitoring the inner conversation. That's right, monitoring the inner conversation. There's an old proverb that says, if there is no enemy within, then the enemy outside can do us no harm. And so today I want to talk to you about monitoring that inner conversation. And if you're ever going to be all that you were created to be, then you must begin to rewrite the story in your mind, and it starts with you, the narrator. So here are some tips to get you started to rewriting your story. Number one, you got to become aware of the storyteller. You are your greatest asset, or you can become your greatest enemy. Most people talk themselves out of their own greatness. You must begin to start identifying when the inner conversation is taking place. Most people are oblivious to it, and it's especially important to be alerted to whenever it turns negative. Start replacing one negative thought with one positive thought the minute it turns negative. Number two, you need to record what the storyteller says. When the inner conversation turns negative, take a minute to write it down. It could be that I'm not gifted enough, or I'm not a great speaker, or I'll never reach my health goals, I'll never get married. Whatever the story is, write it down, and then you'll remember what God says about you. You are a child of the Most High King. You're blessed and highly favored, so always remember that fact. And number three, speaking of facts, evaluate facts versus fiction. It's easy to confuse the voice of truth with the voice of lies, but the storyteller is only telling and offering one perspective, and that perspective is based on previous experiences and too often the fears that we have on the inside. We don't have to accept that version of the reality. We don't have to accept what the storyteller is saying, especially if the negative prevents you from reaching your goals. And number four, the truth will set you free. You can either live life based on past experience, current feelings, or the truth. You have two choices. You can live your dreams, or you can live your fears. And the truth is, fear has no power over us. And number five, write a new story. We don't have to be passive spectators in our stories. We're not victims, we are victors. And while God is ultimately sovereign, we have free will and free choice. Our choices do matter more than we think. They can affect the outcome, and each day is a new opportunity to rewrite the story. Our lives are a blank canvas, so start painting. And if you'll do these simple steps as the inner conversation begins, then I believe that we can conquer the enemy within, and I do believe and declare you will be all that you were created to be. God bless you guys. Take care. We'll see you soon.